trying to make a YouTube video. Like, who does she think she is? To that I say, good question, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I am.
Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Teresa, typical Teresa. Teresa with a Z, I know. I'm going to be making videos about things like travel, lifestyle, fashion, beauty, bunch of different things. Please subscribe down below if that interests you, and please keep watching the rest of this video to see a tutorial on this makeup look.
And it was all about you. Now I feel so far removed. You are the one thing in my way.
Mom? So a little preface here, a little warning, caution, don't crucify me. I am filming right now on my MacBook Pro on my bathroom floor with only natural lighting and like a little lamp on my counter. Yeah, so not the best setup, pretty budget and ratchet, but like this is what I have right now, so this is what I'm gonna make do with. I want to get better lighting and everything, but for now this is just it. So another little preface or just warning, I am in no way saying that I am a makeup expert. I am not a makeup guru. I am not a makeup artist. I don't even know that much about makeup. I'm just a normal girl who loves makeup. I love doing makeup on myself. I love doing it on other people. I love makeup in general. I'm just trying something new. So please don't get offended if I'm doing something wrong, using a product wrong, not doing something the way you like. This is strictly just like what I find myself doing makeup-wise. I find it works on me, it works for me. It's all just preference, right? So this is just what I like to do for some things, and you don't have to like it as well. I'm just showing you what I do. So enjoy. So my skin is not too bad right now. I live in Canada right now. We're just coming out of summer, and I find that in the summer, my skin is usually like mint. It's pretty good. I guess the sun helps. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like something seasonal. I don't know. But at least for my skin, I always find in the summer it's so good. So I'm very thankful. Other than the bags right now, there's not too much. But I always start out first with a moisturizer. I'm not a primer person. I don't know if I just haven't found the right one or what. But I don't want to risk my skin breaking out or anything. So I use this moisturizer. My mom actually bought this for me like when I first started doing makeup on myself years ago. Revitalift L'Oreal. Apparently she was like, it'll be so good for your skin, you know, prevent premature wrinkles and aging, blah blah blah. So I'm like, sure, sign me up. So I just dab a little bit on, you know, and then I rub it in. Ugh. I really don't know if this is what I should be using or if this is good or what, but I've been using it for so long and it works for my skin. It works for me. It's moisturizing. I think it really helps keep makeup on long. I bring it down my neck. On to foundation. Now I have two holy grail favorites. I kind of switch back and forth from both. I never just like stick to one. It depends on the occasion, on the day, I guess. The Too Faced Born This Way. I'm such a guru. Kill me. The Too Faced Born This Way is so good, and in the summer, I'm usually in this shade Sand or the shade Darker, I forget. That's when I'm really dark. Right now I'm not too dark. We're coming out of summer, but still a bit of a tan, so this color still works on me. So I use Born This Way by Too Faced in Sand, or L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. This one I find to be just as good as this. It's so good. It's so cheap. It's honestly, it's so good. I only ever wear these two. I think today I'll do the Born This Way. So I'm gonna put a tiny little bit of this just on my hand. Let's do one and a little pump. I love this stuff. It's so high coverage, and yet it's not cakey, it's not thick. It's like runny, which I like. I don't know, I don't really like really thick foundations, and I just put this all over my face where I think I'm gonna need it. And I use a little bit down on my neck as well. Let's just rub what's left on there. This is so professional, T. Wow. Well, sorry. Now I use a damp beauty blender to blend this in. Beauty blenders are my life. I'm not going to show you my beauty blender really up close right now because it could be cleaner, let's just say. Now, sometimes I see people applying their makeup with a beauty blender, and they are smearing it around their face, and literally I can't think of anything in this world that makes me cringe more. Like, beauty blenders are meant to blend makeup into your skin by dabbing. If you're just smearing it and rubbing it around, you're literally taking the makeup off your face and making it look so cakey and bad. So I like to just dab, like so, dab it into the skin. It just helps it give a really flawless and blended look as well. So just dab away, my gals. Dab. I hate myself. I'm sorry. I know. Anyway, so keep going.
I move, let it go, I go, stir it up, stand back, watch your fireworks show. Ayo, too proud to quit when it's broken, too in denial to admit when it's over, drowning in step.
And again, I'm just dabbing this and blending it out with my beauty blender. I put a tiny little bit just like right under my jaw as well. So depending on how intense, okay, it's not blended. Depending on how intense you want the contour, you can, you know, go heavier with how much you put or lighter. Depends what you're doing on the occasion or whatever, but just make sure to blend, dab, dab, dab. I'm not gonna dab anymore for you. Okay, so now I'm just gonna bronze. I already did a little bit, but I forgot to film. I'm going to bronze over the whole face just a bit, just kind of in natural areas where the sun would hit. Not my favorite bronzer, but I've had it for so long, I'm just trying to like use it up. I've been using this for a few months too, actually. It's so big, it's still not done. It's the Milani Bronzer XL All Over Afterglow. I can't even really fully tell what it's called because it's so like old, the label's running off. And then I'll use a Quo brush. Now, any Canadians who use this brand, please tell me how to say the name of this company. I don't know if it's Quo, if it's Q, if it's QUO. But anyway, I have this brush, it's not my favorite, but I use this anyway. And I'll just go over where the sun would naturally hit, kind of blend everywhere, bring it down the neck so there's no lines, across the nose, and that's that. Now, people will ask me sometimes what eyeshadow I'm wearing, what's in your crease, what's your crease shade? Like, that's so interesting. Like, what do you use? How do you do your makeup, T? And then I explain how basic I am. They're like, no, but yes, I use a bronzer as my crease shade and as my overall eyeshadow most of the time when I do eyeshadow. The one I've been using for like the last 5 months before summer even started is Bahama Mama by The Balm. I love this brand, I love their packaging, and I really love this bronzer. It's really good, especially if you're super tan like summer. This was my favorite go-to bronzer, but I still use this even when I'm not as tan, just as an eyeshadow in my crease. So I will put that, run that just through the crease. I'm using a Real Techniques blending brush right now to apply the eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, to apply the bronzer, sorry, but to apply it as eyeshadow. Blend, blend, and I will blend until the fat lady sings. Is that a thing? I don't know. But I'll blend. Sometimes I like it to have more of like a bronzy kind of brown, burnt orange look, if that makes sense. Like, I just want to make it deeper. So then I'll go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit again, and I will mix the bottom 3 bronzing contour shades and also blend that into the crease. Sometimes I'll do it in a V shape. There's really like no special rhyme or reason to how I do this. I'm basic, what can I say? Then sometimes what I'll do to just add even a little bit more dimension to my contour or to my cheeks is I'll take the Bahama Mama bronzer by The Balm again with another Quo brush that I've had for years. I don't know, it's just like the face contour angled brush. I don't even know if I'm using it correctly. I really don't know. I'm sorry, I'm no makeup expert. Anyway, I'll put a tiny bit on there. I'll tap off the excess so it's not too much. And I'll just, you know, apply where needed. Now, if I go accidentally too heavily on this, I will blend it out with my blending brush that I'll show you in a sec. So no problem really. I'll put a bit on my forehead as well. Because I feel like my neck and like chest and stuff is darker than my face, which is weird, but so I like to kind of make sure it's even. Put some on my jawline. Bring some down. Okay. So you can see it's just like the contour is more defined. I can't even take myself seriously with these ears. Anyway, with a tiny wee bit of blush. Now this is something actually that people ask me about a lot. I get asked about what kind of bronzer contour I use, or like what kind of blush I use, what kind of highlight. So this is something that I wanted to film for sure. I use the NARS blush in Orgasm, and I use like, not a lot. I'll just use a really tiny bit, dab off the excess. Sorry, it looks like this if you want to see. It's like, I've hit pan a while ago. I've used this blush for so long. Only blush I use. I love it. It's the best. It's got like little gold flecks of shimmer in it. It just looks good. So I'll put a tiny bit of this just on the apples of my cheeks. There. So just a tiny little bit on the apples of my cheeks like that. And now, probably my favorite part of even doing my makeup. Love this product so much. So this is the MAC, what is it? Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit. Just look at how beautiful. It's a mess. I've had it for a few months and I've loved it and used it dearly. But this is by far, probably when people ask me what I'm wearing on my cheeks, this is what they're seeing. It could be used as a bronzer, could be used as a blush or highlight, but I like to use it as like a blush and highlight. Some days I won't wear blush or anything. I'll just wear this, and this will be my blush, highlight, like everything. And some days, like right now, I'll wear it on top of a little bit of blush. Some days I'll add a highlighter on top of this to like emphasize it. I might do that today actually. But it's just so good. It's really good for darker skin tones like mine. I can't imagine what it would look like on someone more fair, but I mean, I don't know. Go in, swatch it, try it, see what you think. So I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush, I think it is. I don't really know what one. I'm so good at this. Brush off the excess and then dab that on my cheeks a bit. Gives it like, okay, this lighting is so bad. Like, it's not doing it justice at all. I so badly wish I had a better setup, but I don't yet. It just gives it like a really gold kind of sheer. Can you tell? I don't even know. Just trust me, it's beautiful. Like, I love it. And I've seen it on so many skin tones and it looks so good. The Becca Champagne Pot by Jaclyn Hill, such a good combination because they're both so goldy, like gold toned. It just really works well together, especially on darker skin with like a good tan. Oh, so gorgeous. It's so nice. So I don't even know what kind of brush this is. I literally, like, I am so cheap, guys. I don't know what this is, but this is what I use to apply my highlighter most of the time. So I'll dab it a little bit in the Champagne Pop. Put it on, oh my, like, this lighting is not doing it justice, but it's the most gorgeous highlighter ever. Yes, okay, so I'll put a bit of that. Sometimes I put it on other points in my face, like where you would want the light to hit. Sometimes a tiny bit on my nose. Tiny bit right on top of my lips. Do brows. Let's do brows. So for brows, I use Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe. Yeah. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do this on camera. So I'm going to jump off camera to do this and then show you what it looks like after because this lighting is just so bad. So be right back. Okay, so I just jumped off camera real quick and did my brows using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. And it was super hard to do down here. Not with good lighting or anything, but I think I did an okay job. I mean, whatever. It's the one light shade that's got like a little bit of glitter in it. And I'll just use that to highlight my brow bone. Just like that. Now sometimes I'll also pop a bit of my highlighter, whatever highlighter I'm wearing that day. For something like today with what I'm working on today, what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do liquid liner. And the one I use is Maybelline New York Master Precise. This one is so good. It's a felt tip. I love it. It's super easy to control. It's just so good. This is something else. I'm sorry, I suck. I know, this is something else I'm gonna have to jump off camera to do because there's just like no way I'm gonna be able to do it in this awful lighting. So BRB. Back, I just applied some of the Maybelline Master Precise Black Liquid Eyeliner on my eyelids. And what I'm gonna do today, I also just last minute decided, is I'm actually gonna add, one sec, grab something. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of darker shadow just on the outer parts of where my outer V would be on my eyelid to create a bit of a smokier and more smudged look. I need to go in with a few darker shades for this, so I just pulled my Naked 2 Urban Decay palette. I'm gonna use the 2 shades. Oh, great. The labels of the names are coming off. Cool. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna use a mixture of this shade Tease and this shade Snakebite, I think the black one's called. Sorry, the black one is called Blackout. So I'm just gonna, I'm using a Quo eye smudger brush with this. Again, Quo QAO, QOU, whatever the heck it is. No idea how to pronounce it. So I'm just dabbing it lightly in each one and then tapping off the excess. And I need to look in this mirror for this, but I'm just smudging this lightly on the outer V to create kind of like a more, wow, that does not look blended at all. To create more of a smudgy and messy kind of look, I'll go take my Real Techniques blending brush. It's super like soft and big, and blend that out to not make it as harsh. It looks better in real life, I swear. I promise. And then again on the other eye. For mascara, I'm just gonna, my eyelashes, do they need to be curled today? I'm gonna curl them a little bit anyway. Again, I'm gonna do this off camera and then come back and apply my mascara. The mascara I'm using today, and the mascara I use pretty much every day, is Too Faced Better Than Sex. Get past the name, it is the best mascara, hands down, I have ever used. I've gotten so many people onto this. I know so many people that have bought it because I've told them, like, literally just try it, like, you'll love it. So I'm gonna put some on my top lid. You know what I'm finding with doing this tutorial right now? It's actually super hard to talk and explain what you're doing while you're doing your makeup and do a good job of your makeup. So please bear with me, folks. What about this mirror? That's a bit better. Where did she go? Did she disappear? Did she die? Did she fall down a black? So I'm back again. My mascara on both eyes is done. I used Too Faced Better Than Sex on the top lid. For my bottom lid, when I do mascara on the bottom, which is not every day, it's not very often at all actually, I'll use this one. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensation Luscious Full Fan Effect. I use it for my bottom lash line because it's such a small and skinny, thin little brush wand that it just gets like them really well individually. So I prefer that one for my bottom lashes because I'm going to show you the brush on this one actually. It's like a really massive, thick brush, which don't get me wrong, it's so good for the top lashes, but for the bottom, it's just like, I find it gets too messy. I'm just going to do lips. And what am I going to use? What am I going to use? Any guesses? Anyone? Anybody out there? Anybody? Kylie lip kit I'm going to use. I did a blog post on the Kylie lip kit last week, I think it was, and I was really surprised by how many people were messaging me about it and wanted to know about it, so I was happy that I got it out there. But I recently ordered the shade Malibu, the lip kit Malibu, and hands down, out of all of the Kylie shades and products that I have, the lipstick in Malibu is my favorite. Like, I am obsessed with this color. I find it's good on my skin tone right now, and I feel like it would look good on most skin tones. It's like a rosy, kind of dusty, petal-y pink color, kind of on the nude side though. So I'm going to apply this. Let's see if I can do it. Here, I'm going to try. Oh, cool. I just broke. Oh no, I didn't break it. I thought I did. Let me just make sure there's not a lot of moisture on the lip balm on my lips. dry your lips off a bit first. I find it doesn't like go on fully pigmented and fully colored if they're a little bit wet first. So I'm gonna go ahead and outline, I'm gonna go ahead and outline my lips with the liner in Malibu. Okay, so that's just the liner on. I put a tiny bit. Depending on the day or occasion, like I said before, I will sometimes slightly overdraw my lips. I didn't really do it today, but some days I will. I don't feel like doing it today. Going in with the lipstick now, Malibu lipstick. Let me hold it properly, like an actual guru. There it is. Oh, cool. Lipstick and glitter and eyeliner on my hands as well. I tried, guys. I'm trying, okay? Okay. For some reason, in this lighting right now, it's coming across a lot darker than it is. This is so ghetto. What am I doing? This is the most ratchet makeup tutorial ever, but hang on. Wow, cool. You can see every pore on my face, but I'm trying to get you to see. Oh, okay, that's a little bit more true to the actual color. So it's kind of a dusty rose, nude pink color. Wish I had better lighting. Guys, I'm really gonna try. I should have just held my phone up here the whole time or have gotten someone to. Hello, anybody? There's no one there. Anyway, so yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's like super budget ratch, like no equipment or anything, but I had been getting asked a lot by random people just like out on the street, like how I do my makeup or what products I use, and since I've been blogging, I've been asked a lot, just random questions on Instagram and social media as well, and it has been something I always wanted to try, so I'm trying a lot of new things lately, and I think this is something else new that I want to try, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed, guys. Please be nice, I'm still learning, but I do want to try doing this still. I need equipment, and I need a bit of a better setup, I think, than my bathroom floor, but hopefully that will come. Thanks, guys, again. I hope you enjoyed. I suck at this already. Am I gonna be copyrighted for having music in my video? I don't even know. Probably will. I have no idea how this works. Great.